Hello, my name is Anders Nilsen, and I am going to do a short reading from my graphic novel, Tongues. I'm going to show a couple of pages from the very beginning just to set the scene, and then move into an extended, more dialogue-heavy piece. But I'm going to skip a little bit at the very beginning. What you're seeing here is the title, as the cover, and then here is the first page. So we see an eagle flying at what appears to be perhaps dawn, nearing a mountain. The title of the chapter is "The Prisoner's Dream." The eagle soars through the air. Her eye is caught by something on the ground. She gets a little closer. We see a timestamp of the present, and she sees some Humvees overturned in the desert below. She continues flying, gets a little closer, and we have a dialogue that begins here. "Hello. How long have you been sitting there?" "Not long. You were asleep. I didn't want to wake you." You were restless. Did you dream?" "Yes, there was something." "Where was I?" Yes, I was at a river, swollen past its banks as after a storm. There was nothing alive to be seen, no grass, no trees. The earth was nothing but mud. It was the same feeling as after the war, though I guess you wouldn't remember that. But the sky was clear, the stars were out, the storms were past. I knelt at the water's edge and sank my hands into the mud. Part of me wanted to sink into the earth entirely and disappear. I could feel the water moving under the surface, cool and quiet, but something was wrong. There was another movement in the mud. Something wrapped itself around my wrists, first one, then the other. I tried to pull free, but it held me fast, unmoving and cold. I called out to my brother, but he was too far away to hear my voice. I would be pulled in, I would suffocate and disappear. In a panic, I struggled, but I couldn't loosen its grip. I was forced to try and drag the thing up through the mud. My heart raced. In the light and air, it would awaken and be free, but I had no choice. It was as though I was pulling an entire new earth bodily out of the old. It felt endless, impossible. Eventually the hands broke the surface and the crown of its head. It came free easier after that. Once it was out, I could finally loosen its grip. A small creature, terribly beautiful and fast asleep. It was human. Yes, though it didn't have that name yet. It was a child, a small girl. I resolved to leave her. In the river, I washed off the filth of the earth. My brother's creatures would make quick work of her. She'd be devoured. There'd be little trace of my transgression by morning. But you didn't. No. Why not? I don't know. It drew me in. In some way, it was like looking in a mirror. Then I woke up.